Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, Thrifty Day. Today I'm going to do a quick DIY to show you how to make these super fun little bookmarks, planner clips, whatever you want to call them. They slide right on to your page of your journal or your book or your magic memory book, whatever, and make a fun little embellishment but also serve a purpose. So the really fun thing about this is just yesterday I shipped out all my pen pal newsletters, and in my pen pal newsletters I included a paper clip and an image, a random image of a little golden book. It might have been one of these, it might have been a different one, but everyone got one that got a pen pal newsletter, so you have the base of what you need to make one of these at home. So I thought I would show you now. So let me put this aside so that I have room to groove here, but I'll keep a few out so you could see. See, I actually made Pinocchio and Alice, Cinderella Mice, that's one of my favorite little golden books, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, which is probably, if you saw my questions a few days ago in my stories on Thrifty Day, you saw that Sleeping Beauty is probably my favorite Disney movie of all time. Even though I collect Snow White, I think Snow White's probably my favorite princess, but I think Sleeping Beauty is probably my favorite movie. Okay, so here's what you need to get started. You need a scrap of paper to create the actual little pennant flag that your little golden book will go on. I used little scrapbook pages because whenever I cut book pages, I save everything. Today I'm going to use, it was an envelope I cut in my scrapbook. Here, let me see if I can show you. See, this is the envelope. Well, I had this little part that I cut off of it, and I saved it because look at how cute those little images are. And now it's perfect because I'm using it for this too. So, with that in mind, put that aside. You need a little scrap of paper. You'll need, it doesn't have to be a little golden book. It could be any image, any picture, your dog's picture, a picture from an old book, anything you want. But if you got a pen pal newsletter, you can use your little golden book. You'll need paper clips. I use the ones that are a little bit bigger. I think these are 2 inches. These are almost 2 inches. And then little embellishments. I use flowers because it's what I had, but you can use whatever you want. A rhinestone, a sequins, nothing. Use whatever you want. Use what you have. Don't go out and buy anything. I also use this glue to put the embellishment on. It's, I don't know, Craft Bond, but it has a precision tip, which is why I like it, and it lasts forever. And I also use double stick tape. I use this for almost everything because it's the best and it stays. It adheres really well. You will need Mod Podge if you want to create the gold trim. If you don't care about that, then you don't need Mod Podge. And a sponge for your Mod Podge. And then I use this ultra fine glitter. I believe I got this one at Michael's. It lasts forever. I think it's probably $5 or $6, but I think I've had the same one for about a year and I use it a lot. So ultra fine glitter. So let's get started. Like I said, you're gonna need a scrap piece of paper, and I'm gonna use Mickey because it has little Mickey and Minnie's on here. You're gonna wanna cut it to size. And what I mean by that is you'll want a border that will be able to be seen around whatever picture you use. And you also want it to be long enough to go on to your paper clip. So there doesn't have to be an exact size because I don't exactly know how big your images are if you're not using one of the little golden books I sent you. So just put it on top and cut around it. Just make sure it's about long enough. And then this is the other important part. You're going to want to slide your paper on to your paper clip. It's very simple, just like that. But this is important. If you want it to go, let me bring a book over. If you want your bookmark to go onto your page facing a certain way, like if you want it to go this way, like this is the page I want it on, I need to make sure that this little loop is facing the inside of the book. Now if I want it on the other side, then I need to make sure that the loop is facing the opposite direction. So just be aware of what page you're going to use it for. And if you don't know what page you're going to use it for, just pick, I guess. Doesn't really matter. You can make yourself another one now that you know how. So I'm going to do it with the loop facing the same way as all my other ones because I tend to put them on that side. I don't know why. So you have your paper. You have your paper clip. It's slid right in there. You have your loop exposed. The next thing you're going to want to do is get your double stick tape or your glue. You don't have to use double stick tape. I just like double stick tape because it is not messy. And I'm not about mess. So you put 2 pieces of double stick tape. You just line it up and you are almost done. So I'm going to add my little golden book image now. Look at this one, so cute. I love this image. One little piece will do right on the back. Put it pretty close to the top because we still need to make the little pennant flap for the flag. Okay, so we're literally almost done. Showing you the supplies was probably the hardest part. So now what we're going to do to make those little tails is slice it right down the middle so you know where you need to cut so that your flaps and your points are even. And cut up one side, start at the corner, cut up again, take them right off, and there you go. You are so close to being done now. What we're going to do next is we're going to use our craft bond, and we're going to add a little flower. I think this little minty one would be cute, or maybe orange. Let's do orange. You add a tiny bit of glue. You don't need a lot. You just put it right on there. And there you go. So now this next part is completely up to you if you want to do it. You absolutely don't have to. I think it looks just adorable like this and would be perfect for your book. Now, me being extra, because I just am, I added a gold trim. So I'm just going to show you really quickly how I do that. Set your little flag aside for a moment. Grab some wax paper or even aluminum foil, just something to protect your surface. Put a little bit of glitter down on your wax paper. Open your Mod Podge. And then put a tiny bit on your, oops, sorry about that, moving the camera, on your sponge brush. And then just go all the way, oops, all the way around lightly. That's literally all it takes. You don't need more. And just kind of dip it in there. You'll see it'll adhere on there. Tap it off. And there you go. It's all glittery and pretty. Now you have to let this dry because it'll wipe right off. So set it aside. It'll need at least an hour to dry completely before you use it. But that's it. And then you're done. Set it aside and you will have yourself adorable little bookmarks. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you all love your pen pal newsletters. Please share them on your story because I would love to send even more out. I'm so excited. I sent almost 80 out yesterday, which was really fun. I forgot how much fun it was to send letters, so I'm so happy you all loved it. And so I hope you create this fun little craft, and I hope you will share it on your Instagram or your Facebook or your Twitter or your Pinterest or whatever you have to help spread the word, and so everyone can make fun little crafty things. So thank you so much for joining us, and I will see you next time. Bye.